Happy St. Patrick's Day 2016, YouTube. We have found ourselves a lucky pot of silver. Okay, enough with that crazy bad accent. So, 3 days ago, we stopped at a bank where I had spoken to them before, and we were able to fill up the rest of the way and purchase a bag of half dollars. They were all in here, and we were doing this because my boys are little coin collectors, and they're trying to put together a set of half dollars, and so they'll go through and try and pick out the nice ones. These are some of the nicer ones that they have picked out from here. So some of these are in about uncirculated condition. That one's got a little dot on it. Nice red-orange rims. And this one's got a little bit of a toning on it right there, but looks nice. And also some of the older ones. Now, one bonus with the older ones is that those from 1970 and older have silver in them. And we lucked out. We really hit the Leprechaun's jackpot on this one. We ended up finding, let me see, it was over 4.5 rolls of silver half dollars in this $1,000 bag of half dollars, in addition to the nice looking ones, and these are the bicentennial half dollars that were also nice looking. And then there's actually some ugly ones that, you know, these are in pretty bad shape that we ended up getting in the bag as well. And then we also got which country was this? A Panama. Panama 50 centésimos. So I believe that's 50 cents. And what's the date on it? Anyway, so for my boys, this was super awesome. And it doesn't mean that it is free silver, because you still have to pay for the half dollars, so they cost 50 cents a piece. And gas and time. So it's not free, but it was awesome. Like, okay, so let me tell you a bit more. These are, the majority of them were all 40% half dollars. 40% silver. That means that they were from 1965 to 1970. Now, you rarely ever find a 1970 because those were only special mint issue ones. And then they also found 2 1964 half dollars. Those are 90% silver. And then we also found a Walking Liberty, which one of my sons already has it in a little paper flip to protect it and contain it. It was rough looking. It wasn't anything special, but he was super excited about it. I believe it's his oldest half dollar, so he was real excited about that. So we went through, we searched all of these. You get your hands dirty, and you have to count them all out and everything. Go through, check them, and if the date is 1965 to 1970, they are 40% silver. And if it's 1964 or older, it's 90% silver. And the 90% silver, 2 of them, so a dollar's worth, contains 0.715 ounces of pure silver. And the 40% ones contain 0.295 ounces per dollar of pure silver. So there's a fair amount of silver that we ended up getting out of this. So it was, I believe, the only other time that I got a better bag was about 15 years ago, and I was living in Indiana, and I also got a bag off of a machine, a $1,000 bag off a machine, and I had like 2 or 3 Walking Liberties and some Franklin half dollars and a bunch of silver Kennedy half dollars and a bunch of nice looking bicentennial ones. I mean, and maybe even some proof ones that were mixed in. I mean, that was just an incredible bag. But this, we had actually gotten another bag not off of a coin machine, but that the bank just had in their vault or whatever, that only had one old coin in it. It was a 40% silver $half, and very few nice looking ones. I mean, it was definitely a dud bag. You know, not many that the boys could add to their coin collection, but this one was a win. So we were super excited. The whole family was going through grabbing handfuls and sorting them and counting them out and checking for the old ones and the nice looking ones and everything. So is this something that just anybody can do? Yes, sorta, but I've got to give a bunch of caveats. I have done this a couple times over the years. As I said, the first time I got a really good bag was probably about 15 years ago in Indiana. And many times, if you get $half from the bank, you don't get anything old. I mean, many times somebody else has already gone through and picked through them and found all the old ones, all the nice ones, all the good looking ones, any rare ones, and they've kept those for themselves, and then they've returned the $half to the bank. So are you likely to find any? No, but can it still happen? Can it? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half rolls of $half. So that is 80, about 90. It was actually a little bit more than 90 that are from 1965 to 1970. 3 that were 1964 or older, and then quite a few nice looking ones there and there. So can it happen? This is proof. But does it happen very often? No. So good luck with that. If you want to give it a try, some tips that I will give you. You need to be polite. You need to be patient with the cashiers. At this bank, they actually had to pull the bag off of the coin machine, and then in order to make sure that they weren't getting shorted and that I wasn't getting shorted, they had to hand count it. And so it was a labor of love on their part, and we super appreciate it. But you can't be impatient, you can't be short, and most of the times you're going to have an account with the bank. This is a bank that we've had an account with for a couple of years, so we have a pretty good relationship there. And then the other thing is, you know, you're going to have to get rid of the $half once you're done. So I'll save some of the nicer ones, not the ones that the boys save, but some of the other nicer ones that are like a grade below these. I'll save those, and I'll keep those for tipping when we eat out at a restaurant or something. You can do that. You can try and spend them. You're going to get some funny looks for sure. Some people get excited because they know that, you know, some of these are rare and valuable and everything, so they'll get excited when you give them to them, but, you know, little do they know that the ones you're giving to them are the less valuable or just worth 50-cent ones. So, but be polite. Not every bank has a coin machine. Some banks have actually, they don't like dealing with coin collectors, numismatists. I can't pronounce that right, I'm sorry. You know, but my kids were there with me, and we were real polite and everything, so they were more than happy to help us. But like I say, you don't always get that courtesy. Sometimes they've had rude coin collectors, rude silver hunters go in and just ruin it for everybody. So you do want to be polite, courteous, and patient. And then also know, don't try and do this to make money. If you've got a kid that's interested, that's fine, but odds are you're going to get 1 or 2 older ones, 1 or 2 rare ones, and by the time you factor in your gas, the time that you take to stop and everything, it's just not worth it. But for me, it's fun for the kids. They get to do it on days when it's raining or whatnot, and it's just a fun thing for them to do. Sorry. Let me see if I can stabilize that and bounce it so that... No, I'm still bouncing the camera. Anyway, that's the sound of silver, and let me see if I can capture the sound of 90% silver on the video as well. It definitely has a unique sound. Sorry for the bouncing of the camera. One thing you can do, let me see if I can hold the camera and do this. See if you can hear this. I'm going to tap this coin. You can't see it where I'm holding it. I'm going to tap this coin with another coin and listen for the sound, because silver definitely has a different sound than the clad coinage does. Oh, that's a fail. Anyway, that's my video. You know, if you have kids that are interested to it, they can put aside some unique coins, something interesting, something collectible. I wouldn't invest a whole lot of money into these right here. They're not going to be worth a whole lot in the future. There's a whole bunch of them that have been put aside and everything, but it's something fun for the kids. If they do it as just a way to save money and everything, it's a good thing to do. And then later, if they need to spend these, that's fine. And then if they need the money later, they can sell these to a coin shop or something like that or whatnot. But anyway, it's something fun. It teaches the kids how to save money, and so it's something that we've done. Hope you enjoy this. Good luck out there. Be safe, be polite, be loved, and have a good day.